When I was 16, my father said, you can do anything you want with your life. You just have to be willing to work hard to get it. That's when I decided, when I die, I want to be remembered for the life I lived.
Lovely start to the stream, everyone, and hopefully everyone enjoyed them new songs that we have added on to the stream, and I hope you're all doing very, very well. 11 people in here already. Goodness gracious me. What are you all doing? What are you all doing on this lovely Monday night? And Monday night, I hope you're all having a very, very lovely evening. Catherine, Daryl, Andrew, Josh, Marcus, Johan, you're all here, and it's good to see you all here. And if you will see me end up having some nibbles, I've got a cup of tea next to me, so take that into perspective that I'm a little bit peckish right now. Okay, so leave me be with that. Okay, but how was it going, everyone? 12 people in here. Hope you're all doing very, very well. Welcome to the stream today. The match review, the aftermath of the would most likely say the hammering at King Power Stadium against Leicester, 4-0 loss to, you would most likely say, the team that will get promoted at the end of the season. That I think they will most likely get promoted at the end of the season. Leicester City, they looked absolutely phenomenal on that day. But for us, though, it was a day to reflect on as a bad day at the office for all of the players, and a night to forget for the defenders wise, as the 3 goals that we conceded in the second half was absolutely shambolic. And honestly, it was an absolutely poor outfit against. In my opinion, we weren't going to win. I said we weren't going to win, but at the end of the day, they are a magnificent team, and they have a way better squad than us. They have a much better squad than us. Their squad is 100 times better than ours, but we gave it our best go, really, realistically, and we should have scored in that first half. That one chance we should have scored, and it was Bundu. We will go further into depth a little bit later on about the other chances, and we should have put more. I think we should have had more chances put away. I feel, but it's not. It wasn't a great look when you look at it on paper. It was not a great look. 4-0 loss. But if you was at the game, I think you would see that Argyle could have possibly got more than what they bargained for. But they didn't. They didn't get the sneaky package at the King Power, and they left there with no goals and no points. Very, very sad. End all for all Argyle fans really. Liam is with me today. Jack will be with us later on. Plymouth going down. Not I don't see that happening, Arthur. And some of your comments are just very straightforward and a little bit are the same comments every week now. So yeah, that's all I can say about that. I can understand why Shuey made 6 changes next 3 matches more important than the Leicester match.
Yeah.
When you look at the starting lineup, I agree with you on that. So that's another thing where you can put into consideration about the next couple games. But the last couple the last couple days though, Liam, has been basically a couple days to reflect and heal from. If I'm honestly gonna say.
Yeah, I mean, a bit disappointing, but I expected to get beat anyway. So yeah, disappointing to get thrashed, but that's why they're top. So yeah, there we go.
It's expected that they are top of the table, and it just shows with the form that they are on right now, they could beat anyone. And if you've seen the stat on Twitter, they have made the best ever start for any championship team in this league. And the stat shows it better than the Reading side back in 2005 to 6 season. It doesn't surprise me really with the team that they got. It doesn't surprise me, but 4-0 though. In your opinion, though, Liv, does it feel like a 4-0 game? Because I don't think it does. I don't think it does.
Nope, definitely not.
It really doesn't feel like a 4-0 game whatsoever. Arthur Leeds must be boring because you are always on the Argyle side. That says it all. Stop. Yeah. No, they are not. Too early to say that. Well. Excuse me. Well, what other comments have we got back up here? Leeds, not a chance. Ipswich, if anything. Yeah, I'd say probably Ipswich and Leicester are up there with the best teams in championship right now. How's it going? I didn't see your chat there, Stevie Vaughan. I didn't see your comment. Hope you're doing very, very well, and good to see you in the chat. Hello, Josh. Hello, Marcus. Hello, Catherine. Hello, Andrew. And it's good to see you all. And yeah, Johan said he couldn't make the stream. That'd be Ipswich are a fantastic team, though. I hope they go up even as an Argyle Ultra. Yeah, Plymouth's home form keeps them up fat, and that is
home form, yeah.
And that is a true fact, actually. Oh, you're at work at this time as well. Oof.
Well, I've always said that Argyle's home form always keeps us up anyway. So there we go.
Yeah. Honestly, though, Catherine, I would realistically like to see Ipswich in the Premier League, and it may surprise a couple of people, but it's a new team in the Premier League quite a while. I know, obviously, they have been in the new Premier League before, but we haven't had Ipswich in a long, long time, and it's somebody different. After so many years, it's somebody different, and I just want to see different teams start slowly coming into the Premier League now, because it's getting the boring, same old shit. Relegation, promotion, relegation, promotion, relegation, promotion. It's just the same rinse and repeat relegation fodder. And if you agree with me, then you can proceed to comment in the live chat. Do you kind of agree with that, though, Liam, or do you have your own opinion on that? Because I know you like to have your own opinion.
What's this about?
Realistically, and I'm gonna stop. I'll try and stop saying that because I say it all the time. And Jack made fun of me in his video for it. Piss off, Jack. But I can't think of other words, so there you go. But Ipswich, I feel, will get promoted to the Premier League, and also I want that to happen because it's a new team in the Premier League in a while, and then it just kind of stops the relegation fodder and the rinse and repeat of the same teams coming in and out. Do you agree with that, or do you have your own opinion?
And it stops me going there for the third season in a row. Thanks very much.
Yeah, but do you agree with that opinion?
Yeah, I do. I mean, they're pretty good. It's just whether they can sustain it, which is looking likely at the minute. But I think if they go through the playoffs and they slip to third, don't think they'll do it. Personally, they have to go up automatically. Otherwise, I don't see them doing it. Simple as that.
Because the only team that I could see catching them is Leeds. Maybe Southampton, because they're playing really, really well. Adam Armstrong is now starting to score very, very consistently. Leeds United, Somerville, Reuter, their team is playing fantastic football. But you've got to say Ipswich is playing very, very fantastic football as well. So there you go. Hardy to start on Wednesday. I feel like he will start on Wednesday, actually, Stevie. I think he will start. I think that's why he was benched in that game, because I think we're saving our players. I think we're saving our players' energy for the game against QPR and the game against Rotherham.
Good spelling. Away fork.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Well, that was absolutely cack.
There you go. He's just been shut up shop. He has shut up shop. Shush Josh. Oops. Yep, oops indeed. They're pretty good. No, Liam, we're quality. Man off, stop. Go do it. We'll just ignore him. We'll ignore him. We got better things to do than read top of comments like that anyway. So there you go. Nice one, Daryl. I'm hoping Mumba being dropped give him the kick up the ass he needed. That's what I hope as well. That's what I hope. But from this game, though, we're going to start talking mainly about the game in general against Leicester. But your opinion, though, Liam, from your own opinion on the way we played, as well on top of that, Leicester were good that night. I wouldn't say sensational. They were good that night. We definitely could have got a goal against them, but on another day we could have. But on that day we didn't. But
I mean, Leicester are pretty good, but I don't think like, oh my god, get the champagne out. They're bloody amazing. Because quite frankly, it was just a capitulation from us in the second half that gave on the goals in 6 minutes, in a 6-minute gap. I think the first half we got it to 1-0, and a lot of Argyle fans would have been happy about that. And I think if we got away from the ground for like a 2-0 or 3-0 loss, it would have been alright. But I think 4-0 just flattered us. And I think, to be honest, we should have got a goal. I think Bundu's chance should have went in easily.
Yeah,
I think just pick either side and he scores. But I think the goalkeeper just guessed the right way, really, and fair play to him. So just frustrating. As long as we can bounce back on Wednesday and finally get our first away win, I think
Leicester really wasn't a team where everyone was like, oh wow, let's just go absolutely crazy. Let's start bouncing all over the place because they're that bloody good. They weren't like that. They were more. They are more like your. They're basically just a Premier League. They are a Premier League team, but in the Championship. It is, well done, Harvey. What makes you say? Well, of course we know that, but I'm putting other words into the sentence here. The type of players that they have are Premier League quality. There's no way that most of these players that they have are like last season. You could see that they had the worst season of their life. The worst season of their life, because the team that they've got right now is miles above anyone.
I mean, QPR are flying, but they got 3 wins.
Leicester's team are miles above anyone at the moment, and you can see with a clear eye. You can see with a clear eye that, like, Harry Winks, Dewsbury Hall, they're Premier League quality players. Chowdhury's, I definitely think, definitely high end. Championship, in my opinion. Vestergaard, Premier League quality. Wout Faes, he is Premier League quality. Hermansen, he looks really, really good. I haven't seen him play, so I couldn't really tell a lot, but he looks like a decent goalkeeper. Yeah, fair enough.
QPR,
Daryl. You were just good on that. You were good on that day. They were. I did watch the highlights back. You were very good on that day.
there's something called at home compared to away.
Yeah,
But there we go. You beat them anyway. But
that
there we go.
I didn't know that though. Red Rods. They lose 6 players to African Cup of Nations. Who is that then? Who's that then? Because it's
6 players that have gone to Africa.
Africa Cup of Nations.
Yeah.
One of them must be Isahaku. That Fataru. That's got to be one. Ndidi has to be in. Probably is Ndidi. Iheanacho, because they're both Nigerian. I'm trying to think of other players now. I can't remember any other players.
We're not sure, Catherine, because we're going to most of the games.
Yeah,
so there we go.
But from that game though, Liam, do you think
Just like Dale said that,
we should have scored maybe 1 or 2 goals, and we should have done a lot better with our we should have done a lot better with our chances.
Yeah, a lot better with the chances, 100%. I mean, Bundu's one of them. I think the one that got straight at the keeper could have done better with that. And we had more shots than Leicester. That just shows how clinical they were, and we weren't. But it just shows that it wasn't a 4-0 game. Simple as that, really.
Yeah, but when you have when you have an off day in defence, you can see that it's just not going to go your way. Lewis Gibson, I feel bad for.
Yeah, Jack will be on in a bit.
Yeah. Jack will be on a little bit, so don't worry.
Yes, he's fine.
Is he okay? He's still trying to recover from the. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, he's all good. He's all good. He's just still trying to recover from the Leicester game. So there you go. He's still trying to recover. And obviously he's a little. And he watched the Portsmouth game, and he's still kind of crying that Portsmouth could potentially get promoted. So there you go.
He's
Why
as good as
Will Jenkins-Davies at 19 if he is as good as we think he is, pushing for the first team, not on loan. Well, Marcus, if we could say this now,
yes,
we
indeed.
were saying we were doing this with Adam Randall. 2 years ago, he went on loan to Torquay, and then we instantly brought him back. And he was starting to shine, and he was starting to come through the first, and he was starting to get into the first team. It does take quite a while for players to come in and show their true quality. Eventually, it takes time. Will Jenkins-Davies is a player in the making. I just don't think he's ready at the moment. That Freddie Zaka, another player, for example, another player in the making. I just don't think he's ready yet. I just feel like if Ryan Hardy was was out with a long-term injury, Bundu out, Ben Wayne out, he'd be given a chance. Clear as day. But you got to realize he's very young still, and you've got to give him time. We have Leicester in 2 weeks. We win that, and then if you win that, then that's a massive statement out for the championship, really. For Taru, I had a feeling for Taru was one. I feel for Gibson, to be fair, our defence, we really need to sort our defence out. If we had a better defence, because we're scoring goals. We are scoring goals, but our defence, if we had a better defence, we would be way higher than mid-table. Simple as that. We would be way higher than mid-table. We won't be near where Ipswich are, because Ipswich are miles better than us. We would be higher than mid-table. Simple as that. Mavadidi's English, ain't he? Mavadidi's English, isn't he?
I don't know.
Because I know he was in the French league, but I thought Mavadidi was. Yeah, Mavadidi's English. But what nation would he switch to though? Nacho, who's that? I can't even remember. I can't even recognize them. I can't even remember some of these players. No, I don't think he is. Our defense lacks height. Yeah, but to be honest, Dan Scar and Lewis Gibson are pretty tall, but they're not as tall as some of your usual defenders, but I do get you with that point. I do get you with that point. Wouldn't go that far, Jack. If we had no, we wouldn't be pushing for playoffs. No chance. I feel like we're a long way away. I see we have been linked to a winger from Charlton in January. We have, yeah. We will get our thoughts on that when Jack comes in as well. We'll have our thoughts on that. But from this game, though, there's a lot of players you could definitely pinpoint out. You could definitely pinpoint out on lacking the championship quality. Matt Butcher, for example. Adam Randall had a very off day. Bundu, not clinical enough. Whitaker, pretty quiet again, away from home. And it's getting a little scary that these players are slowly dropping off away from home. And we still haven't won an away game yet. And that is very, very scary. And it's now starting to get boring for the away fans, as so far our away traveling wise, our away fans has been absolutely quality, and I'll give them all the respect, and including me as well. But everyone else, fair enough,
And me,
and you, and Jack, and Harvey England, and your dad, your mum, your dog, whatever. There you go. So there you go. Maybe a bit far, but should be top half if we. Yeah, top half definitely. So our players get used to the champion. Yeah. Oh yeah, Patson Daka. Forgot about Patson Daka. To be fair, Jesus Christ. Send Warrington back. Get someone on loan. We also have another loan available too. Get some other loans in, for God's sake. Can we get Diallo on loan? United. Ring. Hello, Gadagi. Get Diallo in, please. Like, can we please have Diallo on loan, Manchester United? Give us that man, because yeah, we don't need a winger, but I would love to have someone like Diallo in our team. It would be absolutely fantastic to have someone in that like that in our team. It'd be fantastic. But a midfielder wise, give us Hannibal. Look, give us Hannibal Mejbri. I'll take Hannibal Mejbri, for God's sakes.
Yes.
Anyone, just anyone. Sorry to say for Lewis Warrington, because I do feel bad for him, but give us somebody that is at least better quality-wise than Lewis Warrington. I pray to the Lord. It's all I pray for, and I hope it comes in a Christmas present wrapped just for me, because I would be loving life if we did get a good midfielder in January. Period. Yeah, Warrington is a waste of space. But another question for you as well. And if you've got any questions to ask any of us relating to the Leicester game, for me and Liam, put them in the chat and we will answer them. And we would like it to be based around our player performances or the Leicester team.
Yeah, Warrington, I do agree with that.
Yeah. But defense though, Liam, what do you think we should realistically start with next week? And well, on Wednesday.
I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. I'd say keep Plegozello.
Yeah.
Gibson's fine for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Scar deserves to be there in the team.
No.
Edwards, possibly. I'm not really sure after that, to be fair.
Bring Kesler Hayden back in.
Yeah, true.
Bring Kesler Hayden back in. I want Saxon Early's not ready to return yet, by the way, as well. So that's still kind of sad. No, he still hasn't returned it. Did Butcher start against? Yeah, no, it was my hair's become a mess again now.
Hello, messy hair.
I think he did, but I think Lewis Warrington started against Bristol City, and I think that'll be his last ever appearance for us. I think that'll be his last ever appearance because I don't think he'll get another chance. In my opinion, he won't get another chance. Oh God, I'm getting the yawns. I'm getting the yawns. I think my bed is calling me for a lovely sleep later on. But relating to this though, Liam, any players though that that you think stood out for Argyle for us?
I would have said his ours, but then
Mhm.
again, I'm not sure. But I think Bundu had a good game. I reckon he definitely should have scored his goal though.
Mm-hmm. I think Azaz was the main player in that game. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have created the chances that we did, and we wouldn't have had the ball and we wouldn't have had the ball the amount of times we did if he wasn't on the pitch.
Yeah.
Because right now he has been our main player in the midfield, when for creating chances, recollecting the ball, recollecting possession, and on the end all, his dribbling has been fantastic as well. This hair is now starting to become very, very atrocious because that is so poor.
What the?
Danny boy. But as you can see at the top, though, Joe Edwards on the thumbnail. A lot of people are saying throughout most of the season, can Joe Edwards live up to this league? He did. He did pretty well. He has done pretty well this season, but if we're going to honestly say soon, I think he will. Oh, bye, Liam. Let's go back to this screen. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. There we go. Let's go back to this screen. But if we're honestly going to say,
Don't know what happened there.
oh yeah, then let's go back to not that, because it makes my face look big. And if you're able to give Jack a message as well, then that'd be great.
Yeah, I've
but
already done that.
Oh, you have already done that. Okay. But if we're gonna say, I think Joe Edwards will end up becoming a bench player very, very soon. I just don't think he has been doing well this season, but you slowly got to feel that eventually, I think we are gonna end up getting somebody else to fill in that spot. It's gonna happen eventually. I do think when Saxon Early comes back, I think he'll want to fight for his place again. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough next couple of weeks for Argyle, and I just hope that the away win comes quicker rather than sooner rather than later. Sooner rather than later. Sorry, I'm yawning again. Jesus Christ. I think that bed is definitely calling my name. What's your thoughts on Bally at the moment? Would you keep him as a winger or move him back to as a fullback? Keep him as a winger at the moment, because he is a type of player that that would definitely thrive on the wing. You've got to give him time. He played in a very, very good position at fullback last season, but as we're in a different league now, I think it'd be good to push him on the wing. But at the moment, so far this season, he has not been great. But you've got to give him time. Like I said, it does take a while for a player to adjust to a new position. So there you go. Still 8 people in the chat and in the YouTube stream as well. Thank you all so much for coming in, and it's great to have you all on the stream. It's absolutely fantastic from you all. Just gonna try and load. Just gonna try and load the player ratings up, and then I'll also give. Oh, they have really updated FootMob, haven't they? Oh, they've made the leaderboard much more clearer. Look at that. Oh, that looks so much clearer. I like that. That's really, really good. Thank you, FootMob. You have really updated your services. Well done. Congratulations. Let's get rid of that. I do think Ballot, yeah. Definitely Jack. Dickens. All right, share screen. And then share Here we go. There you go. We have got the player ratings up for you right now. You can have a little look at them as well before we properly go into depth. Hello, Caitlin. Good to have you on the YouTube stream. Let me just give Jack a message. Liam's getting angry. I repeat, Liam is getting angry. How you doing? Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing very, very good, Caitlin. I saw the result. I saw the result for Bolton. Not good. Not good for your promotion hopes. And you didn't. Yeah, and to be honest, you did not look great in that game. You, from my point of view, you didn't look good in that game. Don't get angry, Liam. From Liam Bot. Don't get angry. There you go. But player ratings, let's get straight to them. Do you want to go through them, Liam?
Yeah, can do. Just go through rating by rating.
So Cooper to Bund. So Cooper. So from Cooper to Bundu. Well, it's the same usual. We will do that. So Cooper first, Liam.
Yeah.
And then reasons why for all of the players as well.
6.5, I'd say.
Yep.
I mean, you can't really do much about the 4 goals. They were just well taken. So yeah, 6.5 for Coops.
Yep. And then 5.3 for Mikkel Miller.
5.3. Yeah, 6 I'd say for him. That's what I go for. Yeah.
Yeah, he looked very sloppy on that left-hand side.
He did,
that yellow card, very, very. It was a terrible. It was a pretty reckless tackle, and I don't think he needed to really go in for that tackle as he wasn't in his proper position and he wasn't going anywhere. The player wasn't going anywhere, and it was a pretty dumb challenge from him, in my opinion. Lewis Gibson and Plaggy as well. You can rate them both, and then your reasons why.
Gibson 6.5. Plaggy probably the same. To be fair.
Yep, fair enough.
Yeah.
The penalty he should have saved because he got a hand on it. Yeah, true. Actually, he should have saved that penalty. I think. He was awful. He was awful today. Worse in a while, but season isn't decided today. Plenty of time. Yeah. Plenty of time. There is plenty of time. There is definitely plenty of time to get back into shape and push for promotion. As I feel like it would be good for Bolton to get promotion this year, as they are on a very, very good bit of progress from that after the last couple of years that they had. Obviously, being in the Championship so many years ago now, and being in League Two, then back to League One, and the hunt for Championship is still on for you. Hunt for Championship football is still on for you. But yeah, Plaggy, I do agree with us. I do kind of agree with 6.5. I think a 6. Pretty sloppy in defence, and I think Lewis Gibson was the only player that was actually doing pretty decently well in the defence. I'd give Lewis Gibson the 6.5 that he does deserve for the defending that he was implying in that game. Really, Joe Edwards 6 as well. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it for myself. 6. I just don't feel like he's suited that game, but if you are resting your players for the midweek game, then that is the risk you're going to have to take. But he might most presumably play on Wednesday. You never know. But to be honest, I don't think Coops has done no better than Hazard from Marcus. Do you agree with that, Liam?
No. Absolutely not. He's kept us in quite a few games.
Well, that's going to cause a bit of a stir, I feel. I feel like that's definitely... Oh, sorry. I definitely feel like that is going to cause a bit of a stir, but I hope that, like I said, everyone's entitled to their own opinions. Joe Edwards, 6. Then you rate the midfield, Liam. I'll go for... I'll go for... And you can do Randall first, and then Butcher next, and then Azaz next after Butcher.
But damn it, lad, have you got blood in your hand or something? Butcher, I'm not really 6.5 again. Azaz, 7. And who's the other one?
Randall. Randall got given a 7, by the way.
Yeah, that's fine. Randall 7.
Randall 7. Ooh. Ooh.
What would you give?
6.5.
Fair enough.
Randall wasn't on it that game. Pretty slow and pretty sloppy on the ball. Quite a couple times he gave away the ball from just being very, very slow. And if honestly going to say that midfield and defense was just not having a good. It was just one massive off day. That second half in particular was so poor, and most of them players are massive fault for most of them goals. Matt Butcher, I'm going at 5.5. And I'm going to be very totally honest here. I don't think he was that good. And that is why we will probably play. This is why we rested Houghton for this game. And benched him and put Butcher in here, because I feel like we are giving Houghton the rest for the QPR game, as this season he has been one of our best players. He has been fantastic. But like Marcus just said, I agree with you. And he looks out of his depth. I just don't think he suits the Championship. And I think he will end up probably going back to League One, in my opinion. I feel like that's probably just... that's probably the type of league he's suited in, and it's not really been a very, very good season for Matt Butcher, and I just don't think he suits this type of football in this league. But Finazaz, though, I do agree with a 7, and probably my man of the match. Yeah, probably one of the only players that gave it their all in that game. And on the ball, brilliant. Against some of the Leicester players that he was playing against, he controlled the ball very, very well, and he was on point. And Jack,
sorry.
Hello.
There we go. Jack is here.
Where's Daryl tonight, or is he busy?
Daryl didn't want to come on.
Fair enough. How is everyone anyway?
Yeah, good. Like I said, Jack was eventually going to come on, and
yeah, I just had to sort a lot of stuff out basically. But yeah, no, I'm all right. Yeah, no, I'm looking at trips for Wednesday, so yeah, I'm gonna finalise that later on tonight. Liam, no, we're not having that. It's better to be on here than not be on here at all. No.
Finazaz on Gibson. Finazaz and Gibson player of the season so far for us. Fair enough.
Shout. I'd still disagree. I'm still sticking with Jordan Houghton, but they are definite shouts though. So I see where Jack's coming from. For sure.
I think Finazaz and Morgan Whittaker, in my opinion. So there you go.
Yeah,
I think Gibson does push that as well. So that's all I have to put into that's all I have to put into one bucket, really.
Actually, no, wait. No, wait. I've forgotten one candidate. no one can top mighty Tyreek Wright. And yeah, let's just pause it there.
All right, let's remove Jack from the stream. Thank you very much. All right, no problem.
And that's why I slow clapped.
Yeah.
Sarcasm, guys, for you. I just thought I'd demonstrate it to everyone.
And this guy approves it.
That's because he knows I'm right.
No,
he's not our player of the season. I'm obviously
told you guys ages ago. Your away form is what is potentially going to get you relegated this year.
He ain't wrong. I think we'll stay up, but we aren't out of it yet. We aren't out of it yet. You know what? In fact, you know what? Well, the whole bottom half of the table, apart from Norwich and Bristol City, is not out of this yet. Birmingham could still go down. Stoke could still go down. Millwall could still go down. Swansea, but again, I think Swansea will be fine personally for now. But it's a long ass season. QPR could stay up. Yeah, they're bang on form at the moment, and that's who we got next.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's a
you need
long
to stop.
ass season. Let's look at last season, for example. I said in January,
Yeah, fair enough, JJ.
but I said in the transfer window, January, Burton would finish bottom of League One because they were diabolical throughout that first half of the season. And look what they did in the second half of the season. They looked like potential playoff candidates and finished 15th, sorry. Survived no problem at all at the end.
I don't think it will, JG. I don't think it will. They've started to slowly turn things around.
They're very
inconsistent.
inconsistent.
Slowly turn things around now.
They're very similar to us at the moment, Norwich. They're very inconsistent. The only difference being, though, is that Norwich can pick up some away wins and we can't. Yeah, I agree with that, Marcus. I agree with that.
I see there's two parts of that, Marcus, where I hate you for it and I agree with you on it. Because obviously the hate part, Rooney's my idol, and the agreeable part, it'll be good for us. So there you go.
Exactly. Don't sack him. Plus, Harvey wants to see Rooney live.
I want to see him in person. That'll be my dream come true.
Push everyone out of the way of the queue just to go and have a photo with Wazza.
I didn't know that, though. Norwich are very close to administration. They will have to sell Sarah and Rowe in January and won't be able to replace them.
Exactly. That's the other thing. Norwich I said this in the summer, that Ipswich are getting better and Norwich are getting worse. It doesn't surprise me at all. West Brom's another one. It's actually crazy how, apart from that Sunderland game lately, it's actually crazy how well they've been doing lately because they are financially in the mess at the moment. And we said off camera, Harvey, we wouldn't be surprised if they became the next massive club that ended up joining League One in a few years' time.
Yeah. Yeah,
it can happen to clubs like that.
200
this season.
225 million in debt. Wow.
Sunderland have been there. Leeds have been there. Leicester have been there. Norwich have been there. Wolves have been there. It could happen to West Brom in a few years' time. They've got to sort out their mess. That's the only thing.
Yeah, they've just got to sort out their mess.
Well, they're doing at the moment.
But carrying on with our player ratings.
Where are we at the moment? Where are we at the moment?
So we are on the attack now, as we just finished the midfield.
What have you given the others?
So Liam's gone through. Liam's gone through all of them. He's gave Cooper a 6.
I'm just having a look at these ratings now that FOTMob's given. Why did Randall get a 7? I didn't think he impressed me that much against Leicester.
So Liam gave Cooper a 6.5, Miller a 6, Lewis Gibson a 6.5, Plagazello a 6, Edwards a 6, Azaz a 7, as he feels like he is his man.
You know what? I actually disagree. I actually agree with FOTMob's ratings. I mean, that second half, we absolutely capitulated against Leicester.
Mm-hmm.
I think the ratings are, apart from Randall's rating, I think the ratings are absolutely fair enough.
Yeah. Azaz, he should be. I think he'll probably be my man of the match.
Azaz, I disagree with. To be fair, I think he should be higher, maybe a 7.
Yeah, Butcher. Let's just say, I think he'll post. I don't think he's championship quality. It's
a shame though, because I really like Butcher, but he's a tricky one. I have a feeling at the moment he's just as a backup if any of our midfielders get badly injured.
He'll just butcher that team.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Let's remove him from the stream there and let's carry on. That's get me getting revenge for a few minutes ago.
I've got to fill in for Daryl, you know. I've got to fill in for Daryl.
JG's made a good point here. At the moment, JG, I think you will be one of second or third, personally. If you win the league, that is an amazing achievement, personally, when you've just been promoted. But at the moment, you'll be one of second or third, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
Depends on Leeds. It depends on Leeds. And I think Leeds have got a really tough game tomorrow night against Sunderland. It'll be really interesting to see how they do at the Stadium of Light.
But the only problem is I don't want and some teams do usually do it when you play against teams like Leicester and then you play against teams like Leeds. When you if you do lose to them, you just better pray that it just doesn't start the quick arise of the bad form, and it can happen to a couple of teams. It can happen to a couple
I
of
hope
teams.
Leeds beat Sunderland tomorrow night anyway. And the reason being, and Liam knows this reason already, the reason why I want Leeds to beat Sunderland tomorrow night is because if we need Leeds, Leicester, Ipswich and Southampton to win every single game now for the rest of the season. And I know that won't happen. It's very unlikely. But the reason why we need that is because from 5th place downwards, the table is so tight. The top 4 are pulling away. Leeds, Leicester, Southampton and Ipswich. And yeah, like Josh has said there, even if Leeds lose tomorrow, Ipswich are 10 points, are going to be 10 points ahead of them. We need Leicester, Ipswich, Leeds and Southampton to win all the rest of our games for the rest of the season. Because have you not seen the table? 5th downwards is so tight. Yes, we may be 3 points ahead of the relegation zone, the drop, because QPR have made up ground lately. But we're still only about 8-9 points behind the playoffs. Not saying that I want us to make the playoffs straight away in our first season. Yes, it'd be a brilliant achievement, but first season, I'm not bothered about that. I just want to stay up at least. But who's 5th at the moment? It's West Brom, isn't it?
Yeah.
From West Brom downwards, the gap between 5th all the way to 22nd is about 11, 12, 13 points, something like that.
Yeah.
That's why we need Leicester, Leeds, Ipswich and Southampton to win every single game now for the rest of the season, because we're not going to be worried about those 4 at all. All the rest, fair enough. But look, I'm just happy with staying in this league. That's all I care about.
I'm going to add on to JG's comment as well. What is your next on paper winnable game? It's for Jack, but I'm going to add on to it as well. We need 6 points or above in the next 3 games to realistically say that I think we will stay up this season.
No disrespect, but not me being biased, but I personally want 9.
We need 4 this week, at least. We need 4 at least. I'd love to have 6, and 6 is the target, but
no. The next 3 games, we need
7. We need 7 at least. We need 7 at least in our next 3 games.
I just think QPR is winnable, boys.
It is, but I'm not going to underestimate them. Their first
I'm not going to underestimate them because of their form.
Their last 2 home games, and they're bang on form at the moment.
And new manager bounce as well.
Basically, what these next 3 games are is we need to basically not lose QPR, and then anything but a win against Rotherham and Birmingham is an absolute embarrassment.
Yeah. I don't know. 9 is a bit of a push, Liam, considering our away.
I can't lie. I actually agree with Jack on that one. Sorry, Liam.
How is it a bit of a push? I mean, QPR's got 2 home wins all season.
It's a bit of both.
The 2 home wins was literally not long ago, and they drew the rest, and they drew like 2.
I see. The way I see it.
Can you see where I'm coming from?
No. The way I see it is that I agree with Jack that I'd say 9's a bit of a push. However, there's no reason why we can't go for 9. QPR, like Liam said, is a winnable game. So I see both points, to be fair. But I want 7 at least in our next 3 games.
I swear you said, Jack, that I swear you predicted us to win only 2 games away this season.
Yeah, all the way back in July this is, when I did the full...
And you predicted us mid-table. How many home games did you predict us to freaking win?
A lot, I can't lie. Because I was that confident in our home form.
Cardio. But if you want to stay up the season,
those 2 away wins were Birmingham and Swansea, and Birmingham, well, that didn't happen because we got robbed by someone that we can move on about.
If you want to stay up the season, I could say that you need around 50 points.
How many did I have us to have at the start of the season? 61. So I guess that's sort of similar.
Yeah.
I think I
So
had
we're on
61 with
22
a
at the moment
negative
now, aren't we?
minus
We're
2
on
goal
22.
difference. Yeah.
So
I'd agree that we should have at least 50, yeah.
what I could say is right now is we win our next 2 games, and then you're all beating 28 points. You double that, we're on 56. If we do the exact same in the second half of the season.
Can I just say, JG's absolutely spot on about this comment, and this is what I was venting about at the end of my Leicester episode. If anyone hasn't seen that yet, please go and check it out, because I've lambusted our away form. We need to win away some point soon. We really do.
We will win away eventually.
The last time I've witnessed an away game live was us winning at Shrewsbury, which was over half a year ago now.
Yeah, I do see us winning away eventually. You just need to start playing with a lot more confidence away from home. I just don't understand why our team just
and yeah,
pops off.
And like JG said here, QPR have 2 players that are arguably too good for the level in Cher and Willock. Yeah, he's right. They're absolutely brilliant players. And they have a much better manager now in Cifuentes. This is why I was annoyed if that Ainsworth was sacked. If Ainsworth was still manager now, I'd be so much more confident.
Yeah.
Oh,
It will be a real tough game. It will be a real tough game. It's a massive game. Honestly, I want us to win it, but I don't mind us getting a point on Wednesday night as long as we beat both Rotherham and Birmingham. Like, those 2 are must-win home games.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, this is what I was saying to Liam, Caitlin. This is exactly what I was saying to Liam, Caitlin, earlier. Last time, it's going to be hard-ass, but the last time we played Southampton at St Mary's and Middlesbrough at the Riverside, we beat them. History can repeat itself.
Mm-hmm. We'll carry on with the player ranks as well. So Liam, and then Liam gave Azaz a 7. Butcher, I gave him a 5.5. So there you go.
Yeah,
Randall, I gave a 6. I gave Randall a 6. I just didn't think he was that good that game. But you both can go for the attackers and substitutes if you want. I'll leave you both to it.
I mean, I just think Azaz for me was our standout player. I agree with you both on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. It was never going to work with that. It was never going to work, JG. I can't lie. I reckon we get a shock win on Boxing Day at Cardiff. See, why do I think that as well? Why do I think that as well?
To be fair, we might do. At the moment, I've got it as a draw. To be fair,
same. 1-1.
See,
we might do. Like Caitlin said, we could get it when we don't expect it.
Like, we drew the bloody Watford 0-0, for God's sake.
Mate, that was a bloody brilliant away day, that was, looking back. And I
Cardiff
still
is
maintain
beatable.
Our best away performance of the season was Ipswich, closely followed by West Brom. We
could have drew against Coventry, but we got bloody done over by the ref.
Yeah, but we didn't deserve to win Coventry either, though. That should have been a draw. West
Brom
and Ipswich should have been wins. Both of them should have been wins.
Fucking.
No, we haven't yet. I was fucking talking.
Sorry.
You played that. Millwall's our final away game, JG, all the way in April.
No.
So yeah, that's a long while away. I've made a checklist on my phone earlier today called it's called 2023-24 tick list, and it's basically all the clubs from us, because obviously our first game of the season was us at home, all the way down to Millwall at the end. And so far, we have all done 11 out of 24. So after Wednesday night, we will be halfway through the 24 grounds.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Indeed, it's going to be a tough. Yeah, it is going to be tough. Watford been decent lately. Yeah, Watford have been decent lately as well. Also,
I want to say this now very quickly. Also, if we beat QPR on Wednesday night, it will be the perfect outcome of my heart, or all of our hearts, to be fair, because it's Argyle, but Mine especially, because my dad's a Chelsea fan. QPR fucking hate Chelsea to bits. That's why I'm excited for it as well, especially. And yeah, my limbs will be incredible if we manage to win at Loftus Road on Wednesday night. Oh, it'd just be amazing.
I'm
really Loftus Road is one of the 4 away games I've been excited for more than any of them this season, so I'm really excited. The other 3 we still need to go to.
I just can't wait for it. What about the player ratings then for the attackers, boys?
Yeah, sorry, I'm a bit waffling on about the championship, but that's fine. It's part of all this
we're an hour
conversation
into the stream now, and we'll probably
it's all part of this
we need to
conversation
go
anyway,
right through it now.
Callum Wright's got 6.4, so I would. Oh, okay, so he got 6.4. Bundu got 6.3. Whittaker a 5.9. See, I don't understand. Do you guys understand why Whittaker got substituted on Saturday? Just out of interest.
I think he bought him off early for ready for the QPR game.
Hey, Liam, you beauty. Nice one, bud. That's very true.
I think he's
Whittaker,
I think he wants him to be fit for the QPR game.
I'll say Whittaker that's fair enough. I'd say Whittaker a 6, Bundu a 6.5. I thought he played all right. He just should have freaking buried that in the first half. Had Bundu buried that in the first half, it would have been a completely different game.
Oh, it would have been a completely different game.
Yeah. And Callum Wright, yeah, I sort of understand his rating. I thought he was a bit quiet. So yeah, that's what I think. Well, what did the substitutes get?
Let's have a look.
I'm surprised Mavadidi didn't get man of the match. He was my man of the match to me. He tore us.
And then the substitutes. So Ryan Hardy came on first, and then Brendan Galloway. Both rated 6 there.
I'm still annoyed we didn't start Hardy personally.
We rested him for QPR.
Yeah, that's probably why we didn't start him.
Yeah, but that's what. I think Shuey did say something along the lines of that, because that's probably why we played Butcher instead of Jordan Houghton.
I think the reason why we didn't start Houghton was because we needed to rest him a bit, and also he didn't have the greatest of games against.
Yeah, but you've got to realise as well, we're playing 2 games in God knows how many days. You've got to rest some of these players.
Exactly. However, if England was on this stream right now, he would give us his reasons on why he was annoyed Houghton didn't start. I understood it, to be fair. He told me before the game.
But I'm also going to say I wouldn't risk playing a player in 2 games like that. Liam, check the private chat.
Oh no, it's for both of you actually. To be fair.
Yeah. All right, yeah, I've seen it. Shuey said we played well. Yeah, we did play well in the first half. We did play well. We realistically should have got a goal, but the problem is we weren't clinical enough. And then the second half, our defense just capitulated.
I agree and disagree with Shuey. We played well in the first half. We didn't play well in the second.
See, that's what he's talking about. That's what he's talking about. A first half, we should have got something from that. A second half, their true quality came out, but then our true defense came out and played us in that part as well. Our defense was poor, but they came out as the shining demon, and then the shining foxes, if you want to really call them that. But
take him by all means, Alfie. Watch this stream. Take him by all means. That's all I can say. No disrespect to Tyrant Wright. I know I've got to back the players no matter what, because they're part of Argyle, of course. But I'm sorry, he has to go. He has to go. Take him, Cambridge, if you're interested. Genuinely take him.
Yeah. It was just a mad 10 minutes. Yeah, it was a mad 10 minutes.
It was a mad 10 minutes. We just basically scored. They basically just scored 3 in the space of 6 minutes, and then out of nowhere, Liam decided to come up with his Fanta dad joke. I couldn't believe it. Have you guys seen that part of my video? I decided to edit that bit well.
I've seen it.
Oh, you need to. It's just basically I put the cricket sounds over Liam's face, and I just raged at myself, going, "Kill me!"
Yeah, I found that hilarious.
Yeah,
kill me.
I was probably also saying that because we were 4-0 down.
Yeah. Oh well done.
Help. Yeah.
Oh
if
yeah,
we,
that's
if you go to Cambridge, we would all give you give Cambridge £5. Yeah. Luke Cundall. I think Luke Cundall. If we're gonna give him a rating, he had around 29 minutes.
Marcus, even if
Six.
hang on, sorry, Marcus, even if Cambridge offered more money than that, we'll take all the money so we can get someone better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I'm glad you like it, Josh. Yeah, no, Liam was Liam's a new comedian for you. He's a comedian for all of us.
Bally Mumba will give him a 6. He didn't really have much to do. Jordan Houghton got given
I
a
think
6.7.
Mumba, personally, I know he's been poor lately, but I think Mumba will start against QPR personally.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's the game that he'll prove a point or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because we'll get a point. We'll get a point.
Well, I'm going to say this now. This might spoil the stream for everyone, but I have backed a 1-1 draw on Wednesday night. So that's all I'm going to say for Loftus
fair
Post.
enough. And then Jordan Houghton will give a 6 as well. But what do you give Shuey for this game? Because I think a lot of people are probably thinking he got the team wrong. He got the team definitely
he didn't get the team
wrong.
Leicester just had a complete quality level ahead of us. It's just like Leeds all over again. The only game he's got it completely wrong was Bristol. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Who else? There was another game where I felt there were some players I didn't understand his pickings for. I can't remember which game it was though.
I don't know.
Bye.
I actually don't know.
I can't remember. Yes, I would. I bloody drive him to Cambridge.
I'm so annoyed, by the way, that game is at 12:30 while I'm at Turnstiles. That's done my head in. That is because I would have watched that if I could. If I could have Ipswich Norwich, I probably would have done a stream on it as well. To be fair,
I'll watch that for a bit before.
I won't be able to because
before I
I'll
go
be at
to home,
Turnstiles. Well, I might be able to
I'll
watch
see
half
you
an hour of
Wednesday,
it, so I won't start till 1. To be fair.
I got 2-0 Green Army. Yeah.
I won't watch it at home. I'll watch it while I'm at Argyle if possible, because obviously I usually arrive early.
But what would you give Schumacher then, boys? Because we need to quickly move on.
Yeah, that's all right. What did they give him on there?
6.5.
6.5. They don't give
I'd probably say
ratings to
5.
managers anyways.
I'd say in the middle. I'd say a 5 or a 5.5.
Yeah. Budgie's getting bad.
Well, we didn't win, did we? But he didn't really do much wrong, did he? So I'd say a 5.
Yeah, fair enough.
Right in the middle.
Yeah,
score prediction for the East Anglian derby, JG. You will find that out at the end of this week. I'm not going to get on to this weekend yet after this midweek.
Mm-hmm.
At the moment, I'm saying Ipswich 4, Norwich 2, but that might change. Because it is a derby. Yes, I think Ipswich will win at the moment, but form goes out the window when it's a derby, especially if it's your biggest rivals. Let Harvey sing for the time being.
Yeah, I'm just that song's been stuck in there for quite a while, actually. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we're on to predictions now because I haven't even counted all the points.
Hey, this will be new then. Also, let's finally not have a week where at least
I have not counted the points, so we will see how everyone gets on. First game, though, obviously this was I think this was a Friday. Yeah, this was a Friday night kickoff.
It was a
special, actually. Coventry 2, Birmingham 0. Another win for Coventry, and they are slowly starting to pick up points on the board for the season at the moment. O'Hare, I think it's O'Hare. I can't know how you're saying his name. Got 2 goals, and it's the first goals he scored since April last year. When he got injured. Good for him to come back and score. But
Liam and I got this one wrong because I think we both said 1-1 for this one.
I said 3. I know I said 3-0. But Harvey England with 2 points though, as he put Coventry 1, Birmingham 1. But O'Hare to score.
I'm done now, mate. It's fine.
Oh, fair enough. No worries.
I just said get in because I won the game. So
fair enough.
All right. 0.
0
points for Liam.
Me and Liam got fuck all. We got noughts.
The big fat donut.
It's why I love saying that word, noughts, because it just reminds me of the top
Donut.
where if you do
Veho.
terribly, you just say noughts.
I'll describe me and Jack's points there.
Well, that was absolutely cock.
I knew it. I predicted to myself it's going to be Daryl, isn't it? And there we are.
No, you dumb shit.
Oh, sorry.
And my answer to that is just leave me.
Yeah.
Just leave me alone.
Alone. There's the influence on the alone part.
Yeah. Yeah. The influence on that is amazing. And the look as well at the end. It just gives you the death stare at the end. Fantastic. But 2 points for Harvey England. 0 points for Dale as well. I'm Googling.
What are you Googling?
No, it's just
Googling the scores, actually. I'm on Google right now.
That's very true, to be fair.
Yep, so there you go. But good win, though, for Coventry, and it really puts them in a good spot to maybe go for a little bit of a top half push. And they have updated it a bit. The leaderboard looks much more fresh. It looks much more fresh. You can. I
wanted a draw out of this, and then this would have been a good result for us. But no, Coventry.
But Coventry are now above Birmingham City in the league. But do you think they could possibly push a little bit higher throughout the next couple games? I know they have got Southampton next, which is
they've got the manager to do so, but I don't know if they have the players to do so.
See, that's what I think. Yeah.
You know what, though? This might be an unpopular opinion, but I think that'll be a hard game for Saints. I mean, look, they dropped points at Watford, for crying out loud, who were right next to Coventry in the table. I think it'll be a hard game for Saints, personally.
I didn't realise they didn't even bring on any subs as well. But good points for me and Harvey England for this game.
I probably would have said in all 3 points for Saints.
But on to the Saturday games. 2-0 leads against Blackburn, and Blackburn are now slowly starting to decline again.
And for
They've
once,
now lost 2 games in a row, but Leeds.
For once.
Goodness me, our Leeds on fantastic form.
They got a hard game tomorrow night, in my opinion.
They have got a hard game.
I think what Sunderland proved, I know we'll go on to it in a minute, but I was just going to say, I think what Sunderland proved against West Brom was that they're trying to make a statement after sacking Tony Mowbray.
Didn't see that though. I got the lead score spot on. Thank you.
You did.
Who else? So Jack, you put 4-2 lead, so there's a point for you.
Yeah, for once, Schmodix has not scored.
Liam with 1 point, he put Leeds to win. Harvey England with another point. With another point to prove.
I need to make that a meme on here. It's so funny. I use it on my videos all the time. The slow meme.
And then Daryl getting a point as well. Everyone put in Schmodix to score. Can
I just quickly answer this question? I don't want Alex Neil, JG. No, not
no
at all.
Thanks.
Not to replace Stewie. No way. I do not want Alex Neil.
No thanks.
If I wanted anyone to replace Stewie,
I'd rather have. Give me John Eustace or Graham Potter.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I do not
much.
want Alex Neil, no. But
John Eustace or Graham Potter.
If Shuey does go, I mean, I don't see Shuey going in
I've seen it
whatsoever. He confirmed it the other week in his press conference against Leicester, like I predicted. But if I wanted someone to, if he did go and I wanted someone to replace him, John Eustace, potential candidate. Graham Potter, like Harvey said. Who else is in for a job at the moment? Definitely not Alex Neil. Absolutely sod that.
But Tony Mowbray's just been sacked.
I wouldn't mind Tony Mowbray. He's not too bad, to be fair, but I don't know. Look, he's not going. This season, he's not going. If he goes, I think he'll be in 4 years' time. 3 years' time. If he does move.
Yeah. What about Will Still? I know he didn't get sacked. He's still there. Oh, he didn't get sacked. He's still there.
Yeah,
he's out of Rams. He's a manager actually that actually hasn't got a thingy.
It's not dropping that low, JG. If he's in the championship, because it's the same level as any other club. We're in the championship for a reason, unless he was going for a Premier League job, which is understandable. Like
he wouldn't drop that low, but you've got to realise as well as JG, he hasn't been in a job in a while.
Exactly.
And after that Chelsea job, I don't think he would want to go for a bigger job like that again.
This is where I get fed up with people saying, "Yeah, but if Shuey moves to Sunderland, it's a better choice for him. He's making a step up." No, he isn't. Sunderland are in the same league as us. That's not a step up at all. A step up would be moving to the Premier League if he went to Everton, for crying out loud. And League One would be a step down. Well, they are leagues for a reason. Sunderland was never a step up. Swansea was never a step up. He's one of the youngest
managers in the world right now, Will.
The only reason why people say Sunderland's a step up is just because they're a bigger club than you. Yeah. They're in the same fucking league as us.
But really,
if it's a step up, Sunderland should be in the Premier League right now.
By the way, Jack, piss off for taking a piss out of me in Leicester game. There's the big fat middle finger for you. There's the big fat middle finger for you.
Let's be having you!
What's she got to do with it?
Let's be having you. Piss off. I think Lee Grant would be a cope for you. Will still wants to manage in a... Does he actually, Marcus? Yeah, he's only 31. He's a very, very young manager. Very young manager.
There is a difference, JG, but at the end of the day, we're in the same league. It's not a step up at all. Sunderland would have been he would have made
what a great way to describe
He would have made the most ridiculous decision of his career had he moved to Sunderland. He would have.
But yeah, good point.
And people go on about, but look at Kieran McKenna flying at Ipswich. He finished lower than you last season. Yeah, but the difference is Ipswich are a much better side than us this season.
Speaking of Sunderland, we're on them now. 2-1 win against West Brom, and a lot of people predicted West Brom to win, but a lot of people had stinkers.
Yeah, Sunderland me and Liam did have a stinker. We did both say West Brom to win. Daryl got this right, though. He said a Sunderland win, to be fair.
And he said 2-1 as well.
Yeah.
Fair enough. He put Dean Garner to score, though, so that's...
you absolute cunt!
Fair enough.
Liam, not happy that Daryl's done better than us too.
I just thought West Brom will win, mate. I just thought Sunderland are poor.
Well, the weird thing is that I spoke to a Sunderland fan after this game, and he said to me, West Brom, and I've seen the highlights of this game, actually, West Brom were absolutely diabolical the whole 90 minutes. They basically played like how Ipswich played at the Hawthorns the other week.
Mm-hmm.
So, an off day for West Brom, basically, that Sunderland match was. And that Sunderland win for Sunderland just proves that they're trying to get a point to prove to
0 points for Jack, 0 points for Liam, 0 points for me, 0 points for Harvey England, and 3 points for Daryl. That's an absolutely banging result for Daryl. That
an absolute terrible result for the Argyle fan base.
Yep, if I could say the least. The next game, actually, we'll talk about this. These two actually, because it was 5th versus 6th, and Sunderland came out the better, and it's pushed Sunderland back into the playoffs again.
Can I just say, before you move on, go back on the championship table.
Mm-hmm.
Just have a look at it. So go back down. So look where West Brom are, 5th place, 32 points, and then QPR, go down to QPR, 19 points. That is 13 points separating 5th all the way down to 22nd. I told you it's tight.
Mm-hmm. It is still kind of tight.
And then there's a bit of a gap, isn't there? To where
there's 5 points separating. There's 5 points separating 18th to 12th. So
that's what I mean. Like, it's such a tight league.
It's very, very tight. Yeah, very, very tight.
It's a really competitive league.
Mm-hmm. Then Cardiff versus Millwall, 1-0 win for Cardiff.
I think we all said Cardiff to win this.
Yeah, I got 1 point. Thank you. Liam with 1. Jack with 1 as well. And Harvey England with 3.
Oh, okay then. Will this be the week? Trust the process without further
Trust the process
wins.
Yeah, we'll trust the process win this week. And Daryl loves predicting Perry NG, but he didn't score, but he got a point anyways.
To be fair, so do I. I think he's been one of the best centre-backs in the league this season so far.
Yep.
He's been phenomenal for Cardiff.
Yeah, I do agree with you on that. He has been great. He has been great for Cardiff.
He's in my team of the season so far with Vestergaard at the back.
But for Millwall, though, this season, from where they were last season, they have really declined.
Millwall looks so much worse this season. I still think they should have never sacked Rowett. I know their fans will disagree with me on that, but I just think they were a lot better under Rowett. However, I understood why they got rid of him, because their aim with Rowett was to take them another level to the playoffs, and he's obviously failed to do that. So there we are.
But yeah, it's just not going great for Millwall at the moment. It's just very, very low times for them at the moment. And then Huddersfield won, Bristol City won.
I did say a draw for this, to be fair.
I think you did, actually.
I said 0-0, but I can't remember who I had to score. I'll get it up. I got my phone on me, actually, to be fair.
Yeah, I put 3-1 Bristol.
Oh, excuse me.
A stinker for me. That is a stinker for me.
I said Knights, and yeah, he didn't score.
Yep, Jack, you got 1 point.
I'm pretty
Harvey
sure everyone
England.
said Bristol City to win, except for me.
Wait, where the hell did he put the Bristol City game at?
My stinker's the Borough game. And that's coming up.
0 points. And then Daryl. Jack was the only one that got a point. Fair enough.
But it does get worse for you, though, because I was the only one that got Borough Ipswich completely wrong. So there we are. Which just sums up our predictions league in a nutshell.
But at the moment, though, Huddersfield slowly starting to turn things around.
They're picking way too many draws up at the moment, and I don't know if Darren Moore's
it's still good to. I know it's still good to get draws, but it also doesn't help when you're getting draws
picking enough
at home.
wins.
It also doesn't help when you're getting draws at home. But putting it into simpler words, they need to start winning games at home, like us. And that'll probably be
we're fine home. We need to start winning away games. That's our problem.
Yeah, I know. And at least we're scoring goals, and they've conceded quite a lot as well. So
yeah, the only reason why we're now, because we were on a positive goal difference all season, the only reason why we're now in negative is just because of that Leicester game.
It's just because of that Leicester game. No, it's just because of that Leicester game. That's all you could say. But for Bristol, I think they'll most likely get mid-table now. And then obviously Leicester versus Argyle.
Who did I have to score again? It wasn't any of them, to be fair. I had
you had Whittaker.
I did have Whittaker, didn't I? Yeah, and I said 5-1.
Yeah,
which
1 point anyway.
Fair, is sort of close because 5-1's technically a 4-0 anyway.
I had 3-1, so that's a point for me.
To be fair, we all had Leicester to beat us.
Yep.
Which isn't a surprise, in all honesty.
So
we've all got at least
with a point.
Just remember, well, it might say Vardy in the notes for Liam, but he did back Dewsbury Hall because obviously we found out Vardy didn't play, and then Liam said in my video that he's gone with Dewsbury Hall.
Yeah. He didn't score anyways, but
no, he didn't.
Anyhow. All right, next one. Middlesbrough, Ipswich 2-0. Ipswich.
I said 1-0 Borough with Coburn. You know, the weird thing is, though, as well, this is only the second match all season I've predicted Ipswich to lose. The other one being the Sunderland game at the start of the season, and they won that as well.
Liam put 3-1 Ipswich.
Yeah, you all got points for this one. You all had Ipswich wins.
Yeah, I had a feeling Ipswich would win this game. They've been
the only reason why I didn't was because of how good Borough's been at home against the top teams. They beat Southampton, they beat Leicester.
Dow didn't even get any either, so he's joined the club.
Oh no, he had a draw. To be fair, he had a draw.
Yeah. He's joined the club with you. But is that really? Do you think now with that loss to Middlesbrough? Do you think? I know they're only 3 points behind the playoffs. Do you think though that Middlesbrough could get playoffs though still this season?
They have. Look, it's a long way away. I mean, Carrick's still for me the right man in that job. It depends on who they sign in January, but again, look how tight it is, from West Brom all the way down to QPR. But I have a feeling anyone from West Brom down to Borough at the moment could get playoffs because I don't see Norwich downwards getting playoffs personally, but that's just me.
Yeah, I agree on that. is anyone's game at the moment. Norwich 0, Preston 0. Very dead game. Very, very dead game.
What I think at the moment, Harv, is I think the only team for me, they could still do it, yeah, but the only team for me at the moment that's guaranteed playoffs is Southampton, because I think, and the only team that I think is guaranteed autos is Leicester at the moment. I think 5th and 6th will be up for grabs, and I think Ipswich and Leeds will battle out who comes second at the moment.
By the way, Preston's really starting to drop off now.
I mean, it's not a bad point for them, to be fair, but yeah, they have been in.
They are really dropping off.
They're
still
in form at the moment. We didn't get a point anyway for this game because
England was the only one that got a point.
Oh, did you? Oh, did you have a draw?
He had a draw.
Fair enough.
No, and then no one else got any points as well.
Yeah, I said Norwich to win.
Someone said in the chat though earlier that Norwich could be pulled into a relegation battle.
Yeah, no, they did. Well, yeah, but they're going through finance difficulties at the moment as well. But Preston, I don't know what's happened to them lately. I mean, 9th is still not bad, but look at their goal difference.
I don't know what's happened.
That
to them,
goal
really.
difference is shocking. And you two might not like this, but that goal difference for Preston right now reminds me of United in the Prem.
Yeah, they are turning against Ryan Lowe. Yeah,
they are.
Yeah, cheers for that, mate.
And cheers for that, Darryl, as well.
Well, I'm being honest. I'm being honest because United are on a minus goal difference at the moment, and they
are turning on Lowe. Yeah. But
This I got
QPR
spot
versus
on.
Hull City,
This I got spot
2-0
on.
to QPR. Another win for QPR, and it makes our away day to
oh god.
Northwest London even
I'm going to
more
try and find
scarier.
a Bath. I watched the Hull boys vlog of this game. No, they were diabolical in this game. Hull were probably one of Hull's worst performances of the season so far.
Oh yeah! Oh, bloody hell, Jack! You actually put you fucking put.
I did put Willock. Yeah, because I knew they would.
Oh,
be.
wow,
They're on good form, but then again, Hull's away form before this game is very good as well. So there we are.
0 points.
I agree with you, Darryl. I think it's a really tough game. We're going to have to sing our lungs off in that away end on Wednesday night. We're really going to have to, like what we did on Saturday at Leicester.
Yeah, definitely. It is becoming a scary time. But for Hull, though, they are still 8th, so they are in a fine position.
I think they're all right. For me, they're one of the dark horses this season at the moment. I've been really impressed. I know this has been a setback for them this game, but I've been really impressed with their season so far.
Yeah, Sam, I've been impressed with them as well. Swansea 2, Rotherham 1, though.
Good win for Swansea.
And basically saying that Rotherham, they are now the worst team in the league. They are bottom.
They are. Wednesday's ahead of them now.
Yeah, they are bottom of the league, and I think Rotherham. And Wednesday's starting to pick up wins now, but can they keep on picking up the wins?
For me though, if Wednesday goes down, I don't think Roll's going to be the reason why they go down. I think the ownership, Chansiri, is going to be the reason why they go down. But Rotherham are just completely diabolical at the moment. The weird thing is, before July, I actually had them to stay up, but then they sold Ogbean to Luton, and I thought that's just what's costed them at the moment.
It has really, really costed them.
But like Liam said on Messenger earlier, like that home game on Saturday, that's a must win. If we don't win that, it's not just an embarrassment, but also Rotherham will go ahead of us in away form. And second of all, Rotherham will get an away win before we do. So it's a must win on Saturday.
Yeah, 2 points for me as I put Swansea 1-0 and I put Jerry Yates to score.
Yeah,
so
fair enough.
1 point.
I went Patterson and Patterson didn't score.
1 point for Liam. And 0 points.
I got nothing. I got nothing for this one.
I hate when I don't put a cap.
I actually want to touch on to this though, actually, Marcus. Their new manager is Liam Richardson. It has been confirmed, the former Wigan man. That's the only downside I have for Saturday is that he does know how to win at home park, and he's proved it so many times with Wigan. But I just hope he's shit on Saturday.
And for Harvey England, the first win could be coming very, very close because he's got this one spot on as well.
Oh wow, fair enough.
Oh my god, fair enough. Fair
And
enough.
Liam's not happy. I can tell with the.
when am I gonna win? When am I gonna win? That's
Well, he's had more wins than me. I've only had one.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I've had more than one, but like one on my own so far.
And then down with 1 point as well. And then the other shot, and wow, I actually wouldn't kind of say this as a shock, really.
It's not a
Stoke
shock.
losing to
Stoke
Sheffield
are
Wednesday, and it
diabolical.
ended up proving the sacking of Alex Neil.
Yeah.
Come on, Wednesday!
Brilliant
There you
win.
go. Thank you, Liam.
Wednesday.
Thank you, Liam.
If
Come on, Wednesday!
I was going to say until that bloke came in out of nowhere, come on, Wednesday. Right. Yeah, I forgot. Fucking Wednesday, guys, now made me forget what I was about to say. That man's everywhere. I want to meet him live one day. I want to meet him in March. I really do. It'd be amazing. It'd be a dream come true.
Come on, Wednesday.
What was it? Yeah, no, that's it. Stoke approached Graham Potter today, and Graham Potter immediately turned them down.
Shock. Doesn't seem to surprise me.
I'm not surprised
zero
Musaba
points
scored
for
either.
Devon.
He's played very well.
0 points as well for Darryl. Everyone's had an absolute stink with that one. But do you all still think that Sheffield Wednesday could survive this season?
It'll be a hard ask for them considering the start they made. But if they did pull off a great escape, fair play to them. At the moment, I don't see it. For me, at the moment, I can't lie. At the moment, I still think Rotherham and Wednesday will go down. But for me, the one that has the realistic chance of getting out of that bottom three is QPR with the form they're on at the moment.
Yeah, fair enough.
I wouldn't. But here's my question: would you be surprised if Stoke went down this season?
No.
Kind of yes, kind of no.
I'm more the same, to be fair.
I'm 50-50 with that one.
But I agree with Liam because I had Stoke 20th in my start of the season predictions, and that's where they are at the moment. I just think I can't lie. I do. Then again, I say this, and this is where they'll go and win this week. But I think they've been so overrated this season so far. So many people had them like playoffs in their predictions. I just didn't understand.
How have they had them playoffs?
I just didn't understand it. Just because they were linked with Mark Travers. Mark Travers didn't end up signing for Stoke at the end or playing.
Bloody dumb, in my opinion. Dazza, what are you doing? Gaza, not Gaza. Dazza, when will you next do a live concert?
On my birthday, when he comes down for it.
Who put him on?
No, he won't. He
Yeah.
won't come.
Who put him on? Bloody come on Wednesday. JG, I don't know. Probably in the next year. Yeah.
Feel free to ask Liam that
get your
question,
tickets
Marcus.
Get your tickets booked. And then the last one, Watford drawing it late at home, and I think that is Healy's first goal for the club. I think
The weird thing is that
it is.
It's the same old predictions I have for Southampton. Every time I back Southampton to drop points, they win, and every time I back them to win, they drop points.
It always happens.
And for once, the best striker in the league hasn't scored.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you got an assist though, so that's still a goal contribution. That's still a goal contribution. The points are on the board. 0 for me. 0 for
Chat, look at private.
Liam.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead, Liam.
Cool.
Yep. No one got any points for this.
No. I said Adam Armstrong and a 3-2 Southampton win.
Yeah.
To be fair,
No
I
one
did
got
say
any points.
I did say Watford would give them a hell of a game, and it shows they have. But I just thought Saints would edge it.
All right, I'm just going to calculate the points.
To be fair, this makes our
There you
I'll look at it in a sec, Liam. But no, to be fair, this actually puts it a positive for us, though, because we drew 0-0. We got a very good point at Watford, and Southampton couldn't win there either. So that just shows we are capable of beating these teams. We should have beaten Saints, not beaten. We should have drawn against Saints at home, and then yeah, look what happened to that. Fuck's sake.
Can I?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all that, to be fair, Liam.
3,
You can kind of agree with me where I put that as a draw.
We can read out your predictions in the chat now if you want, Liam, or should we just save that for tomorrow?
Might as well save it for tomorrow.
Actually, that's
might as well save it for tomorrow because there's no point doing it now. To round off the stream, and thank you all so much for watching the stream. You all have enjoyed the stream tonight. It's been absolutely fantastic.
Right, it's time to find out who the winner is now.
But bottom is Liam with 5.
Wow. The predictions master has finished last.
He's had a stinker this week. No correct scores. He's had a stinker this week.
I can already hear in his brain right now. Well, everyone's a bunch of frauds, aren't they? And ruining my bet as well.
Well, I'm still top of it anyway, so there we go.
Yeah. And then wait, I'm just having a look again. And then 4th is Daryl with 7.
No, I'm not outside, Daryl. I've just turned my lights off.
I'm then 3rd with 8. Jack is 2nd with 9.
Oh no! I'll take it though. Oh no! Of course, I'm the one that concedes the first victory to Trust the Process FC.
Yeah. 12.
How many did
England, his first solo win of the year.
Oh,
How many
I'll
did
message
Daryl
him
get?
that so he knows. He'll get so excited now in the chat.
I'm gonna put it in the chat anyways. So
Oh yeah.
How many did Daryl get?
he got 7. Well played, Liam. Great weekend.
Wait, so hang on. Marcus has put it was rigged, Liam.
It was rigged, Liam. But Harvey England has finally won a week on predictions on the Argyle Way. I'm happy I am happy he's won. It was going to happen eventually. It was going to happen eventually that he was going to win. No way he wasn't. But a solo win for him. He has won 2. He has won 2 before, but it was all draws. But of course, they still count as wins. But a solo win is still good to have to finish number one on the prediction.
Yeah.
So good to see. And Liam finishing last for the first time in God knows how long, which is a massive surprise, if I'm truly honest. But with 5 points.
Well, not really too bad. We've had lower, I think, didn't we?
But it is a surprise to see you last, to be fair. But I hope you all enjoyed this stream. It has been a blast. 1 hour and 36 minutes long. I'm gonna now go and chill on Discord with the lads now. We'll see you all later on for the QPR preview, and that's going to be a very, very fun preview for all of us. Obviously, Jack's most hated club. It's going to be a very nice one.
Not most, it's one of them.
Well, one of the most hated clubs.
If it was most, we'd be playing Tottenham on Wednesday night.
Yeah, definitely.
That'd be hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
That could.
We'll see you all then for that. And no, it won't be a prediction stream tomorrow, as we'll be doing our predictions in the QPR preview. As of course
we should have a guest
as well.
We
have loads of other stuff to do, so we can't really force the prediction. If we do it on a weekend, and that's fine enough for us. A weekend is fine. But midweek you can't really. Fit a lot of
yeah,
stuff
we are, Daryl, but I only want to play you once, mate, not twice.
But we'll see you all later on. Do you want to do the ending, Jack? I couldn't bloody click on you. How could I not click on you? There we go.
Well, you did eventually. See you all tomorrow. Up the Janners, up the Argyle, up the Greens, up the Pilgrims, up the Plymouth. Come on, you boys in green. Green army!
I'll see you later, everyone.
Yeah, bye.
When they pull on the green, they're all Janners.